I believe that while curriculum reform may not be directly related to any specific agency, it is important to note that this year we will be going through an extensive reform program here in Guyana for education. It's the first time since 1976 that we will be embarking on such an extensive program, which will see us look at several things, not only the curriculum, but also the standards by which teachers and administrators and regulators operate. We also would like to look at our education bill this year with a view of including some amount of regulation for private schools in Guyana, because we recognize that that's an area too that needs attention. So it's a pretty hectic year here for us in Guyana in terms of education, because we do intend to move in a less linear way in terms of leapfrogging some of the initiatives that can see us becoming more 21st century relevant. So I'm looking forward to the opportunity to attending the policy forum, which will be hosted by UNFPA in June of 2018, where we'll get an opportunity to see where the gaps currently exist in terms of the HFLE program, and perhaps how we can, moving forward, look at it in a more comprehensive way to address the issues related to health and education, with particular interest to some of the gender issues that we know we're challenged with here in the region. In terms of HFLE program here, what we do for the program, we spend a lot of time allowing students to understand the whole issues about sexuality, how they are involved, what they need to do in terms of behaviors, in terms of healthy behaviors that can ensure that they have a particular lifestyle. So behavior is a very important area that ought to be covered when you're looking at the HFLE. You're also looking at some of the values in terms of families and stereotypes and culture, and how some of those need to be tweaked, some of those need to be addressed, even in terms of male norms and behaviors. There's some expectations that go along gender lines. For instance, we expect that boys wear blue and girls wear pink. So those are some of the issues that you're able to address through HFLE, so that you give students an opportunity to understand some of the stereotypes and how detrimental they may be to us. And therefore we need to adjust the way we think, the way in which we relate with each other, and the way in which, in some instances, when it comes to other specific diversity, how do we accept and be more tolerant of others in terms of their diversity. So it touches on those areas, in addition to other areas, of course, which you will cover in health, in terms of your well-being and how you must eat healthy, and that basic and very elementary things that you do in any health-related programs.